and we are back on the WHHI-TV Daily News. With me now is Elisabeth Mullen. She is a senior at Bluffton High School, and they had senior night last night, so that's kind of fun. Getting close to the end, but we're here to talk about sports today. Thank you for being here, Elisabeth.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So let's kind of jump right in. There's a lot going on in the spring with sports. We're going to start with boys tennis, and we're going to kind of run the gamut.
Perfect. So for boys tennis, right now they're 2-2. They have a couple strong single players, and they don't have any seniors really leading their team this year, so they're a little bit younger, kind of bringing up the program. Yeah, and they're focusing on beating they've beat May River, and they're focusing on beating Hilton Head coming up, and hopefully Bishop England to win region this season.
All right, those are some big rivals coming up, so that's fun.
Yes.
And you also want to talk about boys golf.
Yep. So with boys golf, right now there's 4 seniors in our top 5 lineup. And this year, actually for the first time, they have had enough guys come out to have a JV team. So that's exciting.
Okay. That is exciting. Yeah, so that's a little different. Tennis is younger. Boys are almost all graduating, so that's kind of interesting. But hopefully they're going to have a great season as well. And then girls and boys lacrosse are also happening.
Yeah, absolutely. So for girls lacrosse, we have 4 seniors that were celebrated last night for senior night, and we've just created a very competitive and dynamic environment, trying to push effort, leadership, and things like that with a large sophomore class coming up. Okay. And then for boys lacrosse, we have a new coach this year. They're really focusing on building up the program. They have small numbers this year, so really getting a good culture and base for future seasons.
Okay, and lacrosse is your sport, is that correct?
It is, yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, so talk to us a little bit about your season and what you're kind of hoping to accomplish being this your senior year.
Yeah, absolutely. So right now, I'm top 5, I think, in the state for ground balls for 4A, and then I'm second for goals for our team. We're really focusing on just getting the ball around, giving the opportunities to some underclassmen, really letting them have the opportunity, especially with these last couple games, to really grow before we head into playoffs.
Okay, well, is it a little bittersweet? Is it kind of sad to see it come to an end, or are you ready to move on?
A little bit of both, yeah, for sure.
A little bit of
bittersweet.
Both. Yeah, yes. Absolutely. And so then also there's boys soccer and softball and baseball. So let's start with soccer.
Yeah, absolutely. So with boys soccer, our captains are Michael, Juan, and Brian. We have only 5 seniors this year, so the rest are juniors and sophomores. So they're also another younger team, really trying to build that team. I know last year we had a lot of success hoping to win states. We fell short, but we're definitely a strong team last year, so they're hoping to build back up to that within the next couple of years.
Okay, very exciting. I love all this, kind of the newer players kind of coming in. That's kind of fun that you're going to have some years of building momentum, so it'll be fun to watch.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Then softball, how's that going?
Yeah, so softball right now, they're being led by a 7th grade pitcher, actually, and then junior Reese Frieden, who's been part of the program for 5 years. It's, again, a younger team, no seniors, 3-3 right now, really focusing on just being part of the community, building up younger players. We're hosting the Bluffton McCracken softball game here. They're focusing on elementary school camp, so really building up those younger players and encouraging the community to surround them.
Okay, that's kind of fun. And then boys baseball.
So with boys baseball, they're being led by captains Cooper, Carter, and Nate. They're a really gritty team with some talent, with big bats and fantastic defense. They're really focusing on out-hustling anyone, and they're driven by their desire to win.
So there is, like I said, there's a lot going on. Are these seasons getting close to wrapping up? How can people come see some of these last matchups for the year?
Yeah, absolutely. Both lacrosse seasons are coming to a close sooner than later. Playoffs start like the week of like the 20th of April. Other sports like baseball, soccer, softball, those seasons have just kind of kicked off. So there's a lot of home games coming up within the next few weeks as well.
All right. Well, Elisabeth, thank you so much for being here. And go Bobcats. I hope the seasons end up as you hope they would and that you guys are very successful. Thanks so much for being here.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks to everyone on the show today for their insights and contributions. As always, our production team is behind the scenes to make all of this possible. And of course, we are honored that you have chosen to share a part of your day with us. I'm Betsy McDaniel, and we'll see you for the next WHHI-TV Daily News.